The recommended strategy for working with imported movements is to deal with the easiest exceptions first, which is generally docket number matches. Here we have identified 2 imported movements for which there are corresponding existing movements. Clicking on Matched will display the update options and highlight all of the non-matching fields. We will use these non-matching fields to determine the type of update to apply. In this first example, let's assume we have keyed the data into 2IC pallets incorrectly and that the invoice data is accurate. Simply clicking Update will overwrite the existing data with the imported data. See how a bill date has now been applied to the existing record, indicating it has been reconciled to the bill. Let's assume in this second example that our data is accurate and the invoice is not. Matching and correcting allows us to send an automatically generated email to the supplier requesting that the specified non-matching fields be amended. When the Accept and Correct Update option is selected, 2IC Pallets identifies which of the 5 correction scenarios, quantity, effective type, other trading partner, equipment or transaction type, to apply. Notice that the correct column is now displayed and the program has detected that it is the quantity that we want to correct in this example. Simply follow the prompts to send the email. This process results in the creation of a reversal and a correction movement, and it also reconciles the original invoice movement to the bill. Here it may appear that we have said we agree with the incorrect quantity and accepted more pallets onto our account than we should have, but notice how the reversal movement negates the original movement and the correction contains the quantity of pallets we believe we actually received. If we've made the amendment within the supplier's specified time frame, the reversal and correction will appear on our next invoice. For the purpose of this video, let's assume that all other match options have been exhausted. If we agree that a transaction has occurred and we simply didn't capture it in 2IC Pallets, we can accept the imported movement as a brand new movement by clicking Accept at the bottom of the screen. A copy of the transaction has now been made in the existing movements and a bill date applied. If we believe a transaction has been applied to our account by a trading partner in error, we can reject it by clicking Reject at the bottom of the screen. Choose a rejection note and follow the prompts to send an automatically generated email to the supplier and, if we wish, the other trading partner. Notice how rejecting the transaction reconciles it to the bill and also creates a rejection record. When invoiced by the supplier, this rejection negates the original transfer on so that the pallets are removed from our account. Finally, if we have an email address for our trading partner recorded in 2IC Pallets, we can request a copy of the paperwork and decide later whether to accept or reject. When we do this, the copy requested box is checked and a record of the request is made in the notes column. Notice that now when we look at the drop-down list, the unreconciled quantity off column is clear and the quantity of unreconciled on pallets matches the quantity of pallets we have just requested paperwork for. When a decision is made to either accept or reject this transfer on movement, the bill will be fully reconciled.